love a relationship that makes my life better than it is. I have no interest in being in a relationship to be in a relationship. The truth is that, like, I'm a rare breed. So, like, there might not be a match that's a rare breed for a while.
I'm sure you all know this lady that we were just looking at. That is no other than Tracy Ellis Ross, Diana Ross's daughter. And the problem that I see with the statement that she made, which was that she is a rare breed, is that a lot of women, whether if they are in their mid-20s or in their 50s, just like Mrs. Tracy Ross, the problem with them thinking that they are special is that they really are not. Me as a woman, I'm even thinking to myself, okay, what is it that makes these women so special? And I'm thinking to myself, is it what they got between their legs? Probably not. Is it their career that makes a woman special to a man? Probably not. Is it the money on her bank account? I doubt that. Or is it a woman's looks that makes a woman special to a man? Probably not. See, women who are convinced of the fact that they are special, they're always going to expect a special treatment from their men. I'm talking about gifts, surprises, energy, time, and all the effort that you are supposed to bring to the table because she thinks she is special. And if you don't do these things that she is expecting you to do, then she is going to throw a fit. Haven't you heard all of these sentences before? You don't make me happy. You don't give me no attention anymore. Oh, I feel neglected. I don't think that you and I are going to work out because it just doesn't fit. Haven't you heard this statement before? How can a woman actually prove to a man that she cares about that she is different, not special, that she is different than all the other women that the man has met in his life before or was even within a relationship? By her actions. But unfortunately, a lot of modern women nowadays, they are running around and they really are not even aware of what they are thinking, let alone of what they are doing. That's why you have so many women in the streets just sleeping around, spreading their legs to everyone, thinking it is okay. They don't care about their body count. They don't want to take accountability for their actions. Some of them are even proud of their body count that's going high, up, and up. Actually, everything that these modern women are doing, which they call empowerment, is taken away from their value as a woman, from their value as far as their sexual marketplace value. Sometimes people in the comment section tell me that I'm a rare breed because of my mindset, because of the things that I say, and even because of the things that my husband say about me. But I appreciate those comments. I really, really do. But at the end of the day, I believe, or let's say I know for a fact that I am just a woman. I don't even think that I am special. I'm just a woman who is so dedicated to her husband's happiness, his well-being, that I just appreciate him as a person, and he's so important to me to the point where my dedication to our relationship is just so high and so strong that I do my best. I do my best as the person that I am on this planet, as the person that I am in his life. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, are there other women that look better than me? Of course. But are there other women who could actually treat my husband better than I do? Don't know. I believe that is exactly what my husband knows and what he appreciates. Again, that makes me different from the women in his life before me. That doesn't make me special, you know? And here's another thing. If women would understand that their man's health needs to become their health in order for their whole energy and vibe to change and be better towards their men, I'm sure they actually would make sure that that man eats well, he sleeps well, and these women also would make sure that they are bringing peace into a man's daily life instead of drama and putting themselves first. When a woman actually understands and knows what it takes to earn a valuable position in a man's life, she is going to prove that she is trustworthy, that she doesn't disrespect the man, that she is reliable. And honey, when you do this, that man is someday going to emotionally attach to you because he's going to feel comfortable with you. He's going to feel, like he can trust you. But it takes patience. And even more than patience, it takes situations in your and his life where you as a woman have to prove that you have the qualities of a woman that this man wants to be with and also wants to do things for. It just doesn't happen like that. You can't expect to look good in a man's life and you're just looking so beautiful. You have all these followers on Instagram. You have this career going on. Everything is fine. That doesn't mean anything to that man. It's your actions that speak louder than your looks and words. It takes so much self-awareness for a woman to be emotionally at a place in order to know how to talk to her man in certain situations. Ladies, you want to become the safe space for your man. You want to become the space where your man can actually be himself, let go of all that stress that's happening on the outside. You want your man to be able to be himself when he's around you at any time of the day. There are so many women out here on the internet who are relationship gurus, who swear they just know it all. But what they are doing is they're really driving all of these young single ladies to be single for a long period of time. I barely see any women out there who are actually emotionally at a place, are humble, who are feminine, and who are experienced and still in a functional relationship giving advice. And when these women do this, they're being called pick-me's. But let's continue. Let me give you a quick example of what I'm trying to say here. Let's say, for instance, let's take my husband and my situation. These are things that happen. He gets into an argument with one of his family members, friends, associates, co-workers, whatsoever. He gets highly upset at it because that person just doesn't want to change for the better. My husband is very passionate when it comes to people that he cares about. He really wants them to do better, but not everybody is going to have that same mindset or may even react to you in a way that you have never expected and even come at you for trying to change their ways. So instead of me pouring fuel on the flame, I redirect his energy and I tell him things like, don't worry about a person who is not willing to learn, who is not willing to change. Don't get upset at that. Your time and your energy is not worth it. Focus on you. Focus on your goals. Whatever that person told you that you were in an argument, you are not that, and you know this. So instead of me actually making situations worse, I could also say things like, oh yeah, you need to go back and you need to tell that person about themselves. You need to confront that person about what they have told you that you were. Instead of doing that, I bring his attention and his awareness back to what's really important to him and what really matters. And let me tell you, if you do these things for your partner, for your spouse, these type of things are game changers. That person has come to the realization that you think differently, you vibe and you act differently in situations that can actually become very, very critical. Those lames are not worth my husband's time and his energy, and especially not his safety. How many times do you actually have women in situations, where men are involved and they are making things worse? They are making things worse because they are hyping their men, because they are making things worse as far as the aggression level. They are screaming. They are motivating their men to show the other person who the man is. Oh, you can't say this thing to my man. That's not a woman's place to be. A woman is supposed to calm the man down instead of making things worse for the man and possibly having the man go to jail. So my dear ladies, if you really want to make a difference in the man's life and really be different compared to the rest of the women, you need to think, move, and act differently. Differently than all these women who are out there complaining about that they are not willing to be in a relationship just to be in a relationship with a man who cannot offer more than these women can already afford themselves. That doesn't even make any sense to me. Why would I want to be in a relationship with someone if there are only benefits for me? Who the F am I to be somewhere in somebody's life and just suck the energy out of them? If anything, I want to give my man energy. But these women are not ready to understand this. And back to Miss Ross. With all due respect, Miss Ross, no man in his right mind who has the amount of money or even more money than you will actually be and stay in a relationship with you. Don't get me wrong, she looks very good for her age. But again, any man her age with the amount of money that she has, is instead of being with her, he's going to be on a yacht with like 10 women who are in their mid-20s jumping around in their bikinis, not worried about tomorrow. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comment section. Tell me if I'm wrong. If you will be a man worth just as much or even more than Tracee Ellis Ross, would you rather be in a relationship with her? Or would you be somewhere out in the ocean with all these young women? So gentlemen, if you ever come across a woman and she is telling you that she is a rare breed or even special, raise 2 of your eyebrows and ask yourself, what did this woman actually do that made a difference in my life compared to everything else that all the women in my life have done before? And when you can't come to a logical conclusion, that means that woman is not any different from all the other women that you have met before. And if she is different, you better think twice about your next move, because you may lose a good one. So this is all I got for you today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you subscribe to my channel, leave a like, leave a comment, and other than that, you already know, stay tuned for more content. And also, I can't wait for the summertime because I will be out. I will be vlogging for you guys. Right now, it's still, the middle of February, and it's too cold for you, girl. I'm not going anywhere.